responding to the four most important sentences in Chapter 7. My first sentence is don't lower your expectations for students. Students need very high expectations to help move them forward. It's a very hard task. I'm constantly having to push my students. They don't see yet the importance of education at the age of 8 sometimes. So it's our job to make sure that they are excelling. And so that's why I think that sentence was very important. My next sentence is invest heavily in trying to understand the cause of a student's misbehavior. For me, this one's important because if we are to address behaviors, we have to take the time to figure out what's causing it. Right now, my school is doing an initiative where we have 2 minutes for 10 days to get to know a student that's been misbehaving in class. So this is to help to increase positive behaviors by letting them know that you care and that you're concerned. In my classroom this year, I've had a lot of transition with students who leave and come back. I've even had one student who has left twice and come back twice because of things that are going on with family issues. This year I had a student that was taken from a family member or by a family member, kind of kidnapped. So that's been kind of rough. But I find that getting to know the students and letting them know that you care about them helps, because if I don't, I won't be able to teach them. I won't be able to instruct them academically. So that's number 2. And number 3 is assessment is the process of finding out where students are relative to key goals at a particular time. So for me, this has been a struggle one this semester because it's been very eye-opening for me. I started off being very much against all the testing that takes place, especially in 3rd grade. But now I kind of am starting to see testing in a whole new light. I'm always telling my students that the tests that I'm giving them are to guide my instruction. I tell them they're my teachers, so they show me what it is I need to help them with, what they already know, so that they can move on, and what skills I need to reteach or teach in a small group or show them in a different way. So that question or that statement has been very powerful for me this semester so far. The 4th sentence that I thought was important in Chapter 7 is publicly valuing and ensuring that others understand the value of productive work habits, and achievement is an extraordinary important contribution teachers make to classrooms in which every student is expected to work hard. Now, this one is just a life skill. So I'm always saying it really doesn't matter how intelligent you are or how smart you think you are. If you aren't willing to put in the work, your intelligence doesn't matter. We have to let students know that they have to work hard if they want to succeed, and not just in school, but in life, in your career, in the choices you make. Anything that you want is worth working for. I think this is a very important skill for them to just learn overall. And we should be able to speak to parents about what we see as far as work ethics with students. I like the portion in the text that talks about adding information aside from the report card. So if the report card doesn't allow you space to say or to give this information, you as a teacher should provide it anyway, maybe in a separate form or an attachment that you can even just staple to the report card. So those sentences were the 4 that I found most important. Thank you for listening.